Nous sommes très heureux d'être de retour au Canada. Nous vous remercions d'être venus en si grand nombre pour nous accueillir. Nous vous remercions aussi d'avoir accepté de partager avec nous la beauté de ces pays magnifiques.
Muy buenas tardes. Me gustaría empezar en español. Porque estamos en su país, mi marido y yo, y puedo sentir este abrazo de Colombia y es increíble. Entonces, gracias, muchas gracias, porque la cultura, la historia, todo estaba como un sueño, este viaje. Y perdona si mi español no está perfecto, porque yo aprendí hace 20 años en Argentina. Pero estoy tratando, porque acá puedo sentir esta comunidad. Y este es el sentimiento que es lo mejor del mundo ahora. Entonces, gracias, vicepresidenta, mi amiga. Muchas gracias.
Welcome to C News, your go-to source for the latest breaking news, insightful commentary, and in-depth analysis. Stay informed and up-to-date with the world's most important stories, all in one place. Don't miss out, subscribe now and join the C News community for timely updates and thought-provoking discussions. Meghan Markle has long been recognized for her charisma, poise, and ability to connect with people from diverse backgrounds. One of the most striking examples of this is her apparent ease in speaking multiple languages during public engagements. Meghan's linguistic skills have been showcased on several occasions, leaving audiences impressed not just by her fluency but by the authenticity with which she delivers her words. Unlike many public figures who rely on prepared scripts or notes, Meghan seems to embrace the moment, speaking naturally and without hesitation. Whether it's exchanging pleasantries in Spanish, delivering thoughtful remarks in French, or even dabbling in less common languages, her ability to communicate appears both genuine and spontaneous. This trait is particularly remarkable when compared to her royal counterpart, Prince William. As the future King of England, William's education has been nothing short of elite. He attended prestigious institutions, including Eton College and the University of St Andrews, and has undergone rigorous training for his royal role. Yet, when it comes to public speaking in foreign languages, William often leans heavily on notes or carefully scripted text. His speeches in languages like French or Welsh, while delivered respectfully, lack the same fluidity and confidence that Meghan brings to similar moments. The contrast is intriguing, especially when considering the expectations placed on both individuals. Meghan's linguistic skills seem to come from a place of cultural curiosity and personal effort. Having grown up in Los Angeles, a melting pot of cultures, she was exposed to diverse languages from a young age. Additionally, her career as an actress likely honed her ability to memorize and deliver lines convincingly, a skill that now serves her well in royal engagements. She's often praised for her ability to break down barriers and make people feel seen and heard, even when communicating in a language that isn't her own. William, on the other hand, represents a more traditional approach to royal duties. His speeches are carefully crafted, often focusing on formalities and protocol. While his delivery is polished, it can sometimes feel rigid and overly rehearsed. This is not to say that William lacks capability. He's known to speak conversational French and has a working knowledge of Welsh, among other languages. However, the reliance on written scripts during official engagements suggests a less instinctive approach to language. This divergence between Meghan and William highlights broader themes about the evolving nature of royal communication. Meghan's ability to adapt quickly and connect on a personal level aligns with a more modern, globalized perspective on leadership. In contrast, William's formality reflects the traditional values and expectations of the monarchy. While both approaches have their merits, Meghan's style has often been seen as more relatable, particularly among younger and more diverse audiences. Critics have pointed out that Meghan's linguistic prowess could be interpreted as a deliberate effort to overshadow others in the royal family. However, supporters argue that her ability to speak multiple languages without notes is simply a reflection of her natural talents and dedication to meaningful communication. It's worth noting that being multilingual is not a requirement for royals, but it can be a significant advantage when representing the monarchy on the world stage. For William, the pressure of being the future king likely adds another layer of complexity to his public speaking engagements. His every word is scrutinized, and any misstep could lead to criticism or diplomatic issues. In this context, the use of prepared notes ensures accuracy and reduces the risk of errors. Yet, it's this very caution that sometimes leaves his speeches feeling impersonal, particularly when compared to Meghan's spontaneous interactions. In many ways, this comparison underscores the unique roles both individuals play within the royal family. Meghan, as a newcomer and a non-traditional royal, has carved out a space where authenticity and reliability are her strongest assets. William, as the heir to the throne, operates within a framework that prioritizes stability and tradition. Both approaches have their place, but Meghan's ability to speak different languages without relying on notes undoubtedly sets her apart and adds to her appeal on the global stage. Ultimately, the contrast between Meghan Markle and Prince William's language skills is not just about who does it better. It's a reflection of their individual personalities, their backgrounds, and the expectations placed upon them. Meghan's linguistic ease showcases her adaptability and cultural curiosity, while William's more structured approach reflects the weight of his future role. Together, they represent two sides of the royal family, one steeped in tradition, and the other embracing a modern, more dynamic approach to connection and communication. Prince William's decision to wait until his 40s to begin learning Welsh has sparked significant discussion and criticism, especially given his role as Prince of Wales. As a figurehead for the Welsh people and a symbol of their culture, it seems both surprising and, arguably, inappropriate that William delayed engaging with the Welsh language, a cornerstone of Welsh identity, for so long. This delay raises important questions about his preparedness for the role, his understanding of its cultural significance, and the broader approach of the monarchy toward representing the nations it claims to unite. The Welsh language is more than a means of communication, it is a vital symbol of the nation's history, culture, and identity. For centuries, it has been at the heart of Welsh pride and resilience. As Prince of Wales, William carries a title steeped in both history and controversy, and learning the language is a fundamental way to demonstrate respect and solidarity with the people he represents. By delaying this step until his 40s, William missed years of opportunities to connect meaningfully with the Welsh population in their native tongue. Critics argue that this delay highlights a broader issue within the monarchy's approach to Wales. The title of Prince of Wales has often been viewed as symbolic rather than substantive, with little emphasis on fostering genuine cultural or linguistic connections. William's father, King Charles III, famously learned Welsh during his investiture as Prince of Wales in 1969. While Charles was not fluent, his efforts were seen as a gesture of respect. In contrast, William's late start in learning Welsh may give the impression of indifference or a lack of prioritization, particularly in an era where the monarchy is striving to remain relevant and relatable. Supporters might argue that William's busy schedule and royal duties left little room for intensive language study earlier in life. However, such arguments fall flat when considering his upbringing and access to resources. William received one of the finest educations money can buy, attending elite institutions such as Eton College and the University of St. Andrews. With these advantages, the opportunity to study Welsh, or any other language, was certainly within his reach. Choosing to wait until his 40s raises questions about whether learning Welsh was ever truly a priority for him or simply a response to mounting public scrutiny. The decision also feels particularly tone-deaf given the increasing importance of cultural preservation in modern times. Wales has fought hard to revitalise its language after years of suppression and decline, with efforts to increase the number of Welsh speakers through education and media. For the Prince of Wales to only now take an interest in learning the language risks appearing as though he is out of touch with these efforts and the values they represent. Moreover, William's delayed engagement with Welsh stands in stark contrast to other modern leaders who have gone out of their way to embrace the cultures they represent. For instance, Canadian Prime Ministers have made significant efforts to communicate in both English and French, recognizing the importance of linguistic inclusivity in fostering national unity. Similarly, Meghan Markle, William's sister-in-law, has been praised for her ability to connect with people across cultures by learning and speaking different languages during engagements. In comparison, William's delay in learning Welsh underscores a missed opportunity to strengthen his connection with the people of Wales. The timing of his decision to learn Welsh, just as he took on the title of Prince of Wales, also raises questions about authenticity. Was this a genuine desire to connect with the Welsh people, or was it a calculated move to appease critics and silence concerns about his suitability for the role? Starting to learn Welsh at 40 may seem like an attempt to retroactively address a gap that should have been filled long ago. This is particularly problematic given that William has been preparing for his future role as king for his entire life. It's worth noting that learning a language is no easy task, especially later in life. However, the expectation for William to have some grasp of Welsh is not unreasonable, given the symbolic weight of his title. Even a basic proficiency gained earlier in his life would have gone a long way in demonstrating his respect for Welsh culture and his willingness to engage with it on a deeper level. Ultimately, William's delayed effort to learn Welsh feels like a missed opportunity to strengthen ties between the monarchy and Wales. It reinforces the perception that the role of Prince of Wales is more about tradition than meaningful representation. For many, this delay reflects poorly not only on William but on the monarchy's broader approach to embracing and respecting the cultures of the nations it represents. While it is commendable that William has finally decided to learn Welsh, the question remains, why did it take so long? In a modern world where authenticity and cultural respect are more important than ever, the Prince of Wales must do more than just hold a title, he must earn it. Learning Welsh earlier in life could have been a powerful way to do so, and his failure to prioritize it sooner leaves a lasting blemish on his legacy as a representative of the Welsh people.